Thank you for that very kind introduction, Sir Braille. Again, welcome to our service learning activity. I will be talking about website management. So, in today's digital age, having a website is crucial for business or individual looking for to establish a strong online presence. However, just having a website is not enough. To ensure that your website is effective in achieving your goals, it is very important to manage it properly. So, at this juncture, I will provide an overview of the key aspects of website management, including website design, content creation, search engine optimization, or SEO, security, and maintenance. Whether you're a small business owner, a developer, or simply interested in learning, or if you're a student or teacher, more about, uh, and if you're interested about website management, this will provide valuable insights and tips to help you succeed in the digital world. So, as an overview of my presentation, I'll talk about what is website management, what is the importance of website management, and what are the basic operations in managing a website. So, website management, I was able to look for two definitions. So, the first is it is the ongoing process of maintaining a website's content, functionality, and usability in order to meet the needs of its users. That's according to Reyes McDavis in 2017. And according to Alspo and Robbins in 2010, it is the art and science of operating a high traffic dynamic web service that delivers a reliable, fast, and secure experience to users. Website management also includes or involves the overseeing and maintaining of a website's performance and security, updating content, monitoring traffic and analytics, and implementing security measures to protect against cyber threats. The importance of website management, or why is it important to manage our websites? So a well-managed website can help us with a lot of things. First is it can attract more visitors, and it can also increase your online visibility. It will improve your search engine rankings and will drive more traffic to your site. So if you want to get more audience or attract more people and visitors to your website, or if you want to promote your page, definitely it is very important to do website management. There are basic operations in managing a website. So I have five here, according to my reference, which will be shown at the last slide of this presentation. So first is content creation and management, then website design and development, then website maintenance and updates, search engine optimization or SEO, and security. So I'll talk about each element one by one. So first is content creation and management. I guess this sounds, this rings a bell, or it's very self-explanatory as well. So content creation and management is creating and managing the content on your website, such as text, images, videos, and other media. Your good content is essential for attracting and retaining visitors on your website. So, what are examples of content creation and management? So, it includes writing blog posts or creating videos, designing infographics, and managing social media accounts. It's really better if your website is linked to your social media accounts. So sometimes people would go directly to your social media accounts and then look for or follow you or look for a link to your website. It's also good if you have blog post or varied type of posts or videos or infographics in your website. So how do we manage the content effectively? So according to my reference, you should create a content calendar to plan out your content in advance. Second is you use analytic tools or analytics tools to track your content's performance, and use social media to promote your content. So here are examples of this one is an analytic. So you can see the number of visitors you have, the highlights of the visit, or the people who goes into your website or your social media. And we also have here a sample of using social media to attract your visitors or gain visitors to your website, or provide or have more traffic to your site. So this one is an example of a content calendar. So it shows to you schedule in a month, what to do, what content should you do. So it's more like a plan on the content that you're going to include in your website. Okay. So according to Hanon Digital, so it's like a consultancy firm for digital website management. So how do we create interesting digital content? So we can be specific, like tailor your content to suit a specific target audience. So if your audience are students, so make sure that your content is something that your students can relate to. Or if it's for teachers, then you have to make sure it's uh, your teachers will be, I mean your audience, or the teachers that are your audience will be interested to your posts or the content of your website. So be friendly and engaging. Your content should be interesting and easy to understood as well. So you can also think beyond words. So videos, photographs, infographics are more engaging than just words. And reach out to your audience with promoted targeting. So use targeted advertising to ensure your content reaches out to audience that are relevant to your business objective. So whatever your objective is, make sure that it reaches your target viewers or your audience. And of course, we need to be creative. The more interactive your content is, the better. 'Di ba? Daig ng mga creative na mga digital creators ang magagandang blogs or website. So sometimes we would be makukuha yung attention natin because the video is or the website is very creative or very attractive. So those are the recommendations from Hanon Digital. So next is website design and development. This was actually discussed by Sir Joel previously. So it's also part of website management. So this involves designing and developing on or your website to make it visually appealing or user friendly. So I guess you have listened to Sir Joel's lecture earlier. So a well-designed website can help you stand out from your competitors and improve your user engagement. And how do we make sure that we can manage our website design and development? So here are recommendations. We use responsive design to ensure that your site works well on mobile devices. So make sure it's compatible or you can view it, or there's like a mobile view, because everybody is in their cell phones, right? And it's more accessible if you can see anything on the cell phone, and also you can manage it through your cell phones. So next is make it use user-friendly navigation menus to make it easy for them to find what they're looking for. So user-friendly navigation. make sure that when you look into or they look into their mobile phones, they can easily navigate through your page. Next is use the A/B testing to optimize your site's design. So what is A/B testing? So A/B testing is a marketing testing method where users are presented with two versions of a website, which will only have one element that varies between them. So it's like the same website, but have arranged contents. So the variations are served simultaneously to site visitors in order to gauge which one is better. So it's like you're launching two websites with the same content but varied arrangement. So webmasters usually come up with a criterion early on to help determine which version can provide the desired results. So A/B testing is like you're getting audience or visitors from your website, and then uh, you'll try to see which visitors would go to your website A or website B, and then later on, um, once you have analyzed uh, each version, or which one has more sales or more visitors, or which of them likes um, or does website A has more visitors or likes or traffic than website B, then A would win. But if B has better sales, etc., etc., or good content or good reviews, then version B would won the test. So that's how A/B testing is used. It is also very similar to another testing method called variate testing. So the next is website maintenance and updates. So of course, um, Mm, with the fast technology that we have, or evolving technology, it is very important to update to the most current or latest software. So website maintenance and updates involves keeping your website up to date with latest software updates, security patches, and other maintenance tasks. And regular maintenance can help ensure that your website is running smoothly and that your visitors have a good experience. Now, how do we manage our website's maintenance, or how do we maintain and get updates? So first is we regularly back up your site's data. So you should always have a backup, and update your site software regularly, and fix broken links as soon as possible. Now, if you do not know how to do basic website maintenance and updates, you can actually hire a third party or any software available, or any site available in the internet, but it's gonna cost you money. So I guess for content creators who are already earning, they can just pay a third party to run or to do website maintenance and updates for them. So here's an infographic from NetGen, um, which customizes software development. So it asks, is it time to upgrade your current, or when do you know that it's time for you to update to current software? So there are many reasons to upgrade. Number one, the solution needs to scale with your business growth. So along as while your business grows, or your website uh, content is getting larger, or you want to expand, or you want to consider a lot of things in your website, then it is time for you to update your software. And then next is technology has advanced and you need to stay current. So you need to always have the trend, or the current update when it comes to software or anything that concerns your site, because it's very hard if you do not um do not stay current because parang um you'll be left behind with your competitors, because remember, you need to be creative, you need to always have the latest if you wish to have your website always lively or always in the current. Okay, so third is your security needs have engaged or have changed as new online threats emerge. So along with your updates, there will also be security changes or online threats like viruses, being able not to manage large amount or bulks of data. So you need to update so that you make to make sure that your website is safe and secured. So next is uh, business processes have evolved, but your software hasn't. So it's time for you to update. Parang naiiwan ka na, or yung mga processes or how do we design websites are evolving. It's always changing. So you need to do an update. So next is search engine optimization or SEO. So this involves optimizing your website to rank higher in engine results or pages. So there's rank of web pages or websites, like analytics on how and who's got the many views or visitors, etc., etc. So it happens every year, and a lot of online platforms would do that, or a lot of like Google can look for these statistics or data analytics. So good search engine optimization practices can help you attract more traffic to your site and improve your visibility online. And here are ways how to manage your site's SEO effectively. First is to promote your site's content and relevant words. So make sure that along with your SEO or as search engine optimization, you also update or work well with your content, and it should be relevant. Next is we build high quality backlinks to your sites and use descriptive meta tags or meta tags. So again, if you do not know how to do this, you can always hire or pay a third party to do it for you. Like if you're very good with content but don't have very good skills, or not very techy, or not very knowledgeable with website management, then you're always free to hire a third party. Here's an example of a good meta description tag. A meta tag is a piece of code in HTML that describes some aspect of the current or content, of a web page. It is used by search engines to index and display a page in search results. So meta tags are placed in the head section of the code and include the title tag, meta description tag, and sometimes keywords. And these are also one of the main channels that a website has to communicate with the search engine robots. So if you have good meta tags, you can also attract or get more visitors in your website. But you should make sure that these links or tags are working, because that's going to remember some links or some tags posted online are not really the real thing that the website shows. Sometimes it promotes phishing, or it's like if it's all about food, when you click the link, you'll go to into a different page that is very far from your interest, or not related to what you have read at all, or on the meta tags. So next, or another important aspect of website management is security. So this involves protecting your website from cyber threats such as hacking, malware, and other security risks. So make sure, or remember, that good security practices can help ensure that your website is safe for visitors to use. And how do you make it secured? I mean, your website secured, or has effective security. Number one is use strong passwords. So it's always important to use very strong passwords, and a basic reminder, it should be at least 8 characters, alphanumeric, etc., etc. I guess you already know that, since you can manage your own social media accounts or emails, or if you're not very good with passwords, you can get help. There are a lot of passwords generator available online. Also, you can install security plugins on your site. So again, if you're not skilled with this, you can always hire someone to help you with how to secure your website. And lastly, last suggestion is to regularly scan your site. So make sure that um, I guess a very good website management is being able to see maintenance, and visit the website regularly, or at least scan to see what needs to be improved in your website. So I included in my presentation a website evaluation sheet, which is from Kent State University. So it's an instrument on how to make sure, or how to evaluate a website. So I guess if you have all the criteria here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 criteria. If you have all this in your website, I guess your website will be running good and smooth. So make sure that you have all the elements in this, or the criteria in your website. So like authority with regard to the logic. So make sure you have information on the author, credentials, contact information. So these are very basic actually. Your URL also works. What else? You have here objective, or objectivity, I'm sorry. So there are specific descriptors to know if your website follows objectivity or has objectivity. And it needs to be accurate as well, and it should be current or up to date. And most importantly is the usability. So here are the descriptions to tell you how can you work with the usability of your website. So I will be attaching the PDF version of this website evaluation sheet, so that you can use this when you publish your website. So here are my references. So if you have questions, please feel free to ask during the open forum, or type your questions in the type box. I hope you have learned something today. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.